You are listening to Win on KZKO. Check them out every Monday from 4 to 5 p.m. Mountain Time. Only on KZKO The Vibe.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourself for the Win Show on KZKO. Take part with the cast by sending your suggestions for each segment throughout the week or during the show by hitting them up on Facebook at World Improv Network, Twitter at World Improv Net, or the Win KZKO blog. Now, enjoy the show. It's local. It's global. You are listening to Win World Local News.
Win World Local News with Potter Smittss. Our top story today is brought to us by Win Facebook contributor Jason of Atlantic City, New Jersey. Mayors and governors of cities and states along the east coast of the United States are recommending citizens to go home and stay home because of an impending nor'easter. To understand what this all truly means, let's go live to Win Divinity reporter, the Herald of Andraste, who is currently levitating on top of the Washington Monument. Herald of Andraste?
Yes. Thank you, Potter. It's very peaceful up here. I am above the winds and the blowing snows of the icy hell beneath. I am at peace and one with the center of the earth.
Hey! What are you doing up there? Don't you know there's a blizzard?
Excuse me, sir. I'm finding peace right now, thank you.
Finding peace? Man, this place is gonna get blown down.
Well, that won't happen.
You're gonna freeze to death. You're hardly wearing anything.
I don't feel the cold, sir. My loincloth is more than enough to keep me safe.
You tripping or something?
No, I am one with the universe.
Hey, Gary, this guy says he's one with the universe.
Oh, man, shoot him down with your crossbow, Steve.
Now, there's no, sir, please put that down. There's no need for crossbows.
We're on our way to 100 Years War reenactment. And it's inside, outside of the cold.
Well, that's good for you, so you will not freeze.
Yeah, but you are. How'd you get up there in the first place?
Yeah, how you doing that? What kind of string is holding you above the monument?
I have an anti-gravity loincloth, sirs.
Anti-gravity? Did you get that at Area 51?
No, it's from Sky Mall.
Sky Mall?
They went out of business.
Yes, it was on clearance.
Clearance? Can they do that on Sky Mall?
They just did.
Did you buy that with one of your personal submarines too on that last edition of Sky Mall?
I did, sir, but I don't need the submarine now. I just need peace. And
why don't you come with us to the reenactment? Whoa, he's losing his balance.
Hey, sirs, I need to maintain.
Shoot him now!
Concentrate.
Shoot him now.
Hey, ow! Hey,
Oh, wow. Wow, that's not really the way we expected this story to go, but nonetheless, let's move on to a story given to us by Win Twitter correspondent Jackie of Hong Kong, China. A woman in central China has just sold her newborn baby boy for $7,000. To purchase the complete details of the story, let's go live to Win senior national reporter Sarah Lee, who's in Beijing. Miss Lee?
Hi, yes. I'm standing here with what I would like to call a mother. But you sold
my mother, thank you.
You sold your baby.
Mm-hmm. For $7,000.
What? Why? Why would? Yeah, you don't need to flaunt your money in front of me.
I know you're jealous.
I'm familiar with what the gist of the story is, but why did you sell your baby? You sold it for $7,000. Why?
Have you ever had a baby? They're loud. They're noisy. They stink. I don't want any of that.
Well, sure, but it's also rewarding itself to see them growing up and accomplish things on their own. I mean, at first they start out as, babes, creatures that are dependent on you, but the idea is that you raise them and they spread their own wings. Now you're never gonna get to experience that.
And thank goodness, because I have $7,000 to keep me entertained for the next 18 years.
So, good luck with that.
As opposed to a child that's just a millstone about my neck.
Well, now imagine having an 8-year-old. All the firsts that come with a life, venturing and journeying, and walking their own path.
I remember being 8, and I remember that my parents hated me because I had such a smart mouth.
Oh.
I called them doo-doo heads. I don't want to undergo that kind of abuse from a sub being.
Sub being?
Yeah.
Why is your opinion of children so low?
What do children contribute? The memories that you keep talking about, these goals.
all the great figures, every historical figure, anybody that's ever done anything was at one point a child.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And they had parents. Or at least people there to guide them and to, mentor them.
Which I obviously did not want to do.
Yeah, why? Alright, so you don't like children, but why?
Well, just look.
Why'd you sell your baby?
Because I wanted money. If I keep the child, that's a negative $1.3 million according to Forbes for the next 18 years. Now I am up $7K. Mm-hmm.
And you're also down a person that will grow up. You're down the possibility of grandchildren?
Well, now I'll still have biological grandchildren. I just won't know them.
And you're happy. And you're happy with that.
Mm-hmm. With my $7,000.
Fine, whatever. Potter, back to you. This person's crazy.
Well, thank you, Sarah. Wow, I would have kind of hoped that maybe this lady was a little bit more compassionate, but it's the news. It's not for me to judge. Our next piece of news is brought to us by Win Facebook contributor Gabrielle of Washington, D.C. Our remote control drone touched down today on the White House front lawn, sparking utter curiosity and concern for what is going on. Let's go to Win senior White House reporter Abraham Lincoln, who is on the White House front lawn with the story. Abraham?
Oh, yes. Thank you, Potter. We're here on the lawn. There is an established 50-foot radius through which no one can enter around the device. We are not yet sure as to whether it is friend or foe. I have with me here Colonel Steve Scalise with the Secret Service. And now, Steve, you're in charge of the operation here. And you are have not released details yet about the nature of this device.
That is correct. We have not released any details about the device.
Now, you're on the news now, so this would be the best time. So do you have anything you'd like to share with the American people?
No, I do not.
Abe needs a scoop.
Abe, well, you're not going to get it from me.
Oh, okay. Well, that's unfortunate.
We can talk about something else, but I cannot discuss the drone.
Well, have you been watching the last season of Orange is the New Black? I just started.
I can't talk about that.
Is there?
Well, I have seen it, but my wife hasn't.
Oh, spoilers.
So, yeah, she's very sensitive about that.
Okay. Well, is there anything you would like to talk about as we ignore the elephant in the room, the unknown device?
Well, there's this other elephant, and that's that you're Abraham Lincoln.
Yes.
And as far as I have read and understood, you were assassinated. And
I was.
What was it, 1867?
1865.
No way.
I think I would remember when I got shot.
Well then, how'd you get here?
I am a phantasm that travels the ether of time to wherever I choose.
No way.
This isn't actually my real body. I just took over Joe Biden's body and morphed it to look like my own. Phantasms can do that.
Why'd you take the vice president?
Well, because the vice president doesn't do anything.
Code Red! Code Red!
Hey,
The vice president has been taken hostage!
Sir, unhand me! Unhand me! I am the 16th president of the United States, and I command you to unhand me, sir.
No, we have research to do.
Potter, they're taking me into the White House. Please send help.
Let's go, Area 51.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's very interesting. Mr. Lincoln made an appearance, though. That was fascinating. Well, let's go over to the World Sports Desk and fired up Frank, who's at the MMA Miss Universe pageant in Miami, Florida. What's going on down there, fired up?
Oh, Potter, I think this is probably the best assignment I've ever been sent on. We have all the contestants from Miss USA all together, and they're fighting. They're on the ground, just grappling with each other. Dresses have been torn. Extensions have been pulled out. Weave accusations have been made and answered. There's a lot of vitriol here. I'll tell you, Miss Kentucky seems to be really taking it home. She's gouging eyes like she has no respect for the rules. And, I'm pretty sure she's going to pull it down, but she still has to get through at least 3 of the New England states.
Wow, that sounds like probably the most entertaining catfight ever. Well, let's go over to the World Weather Desk now, to Tulip Sunspring, who's embedded with a pride of lions in Tanzania. Tulip, what are you doing over there?
I'm throwing myself in harm's way, and I'm trying to stare death right in the eyes. So here I am, and I was hoping to get eaten by a lion today, I'm not gonna lie, but so far they've just befriended me. And this one, he's a cub, and I've named him Lionel. And it's, I don't know, it's kind of disappointing, but it's also kind of nice, I guess. Though, I just wish I could take one of these little guys with me. I wish I could take Lionel with me. Do you want to go home with me, Lionel, back to Canada? Whoa, I wish I knew what that meant. Well, that's all I've got.
All right, Tulip. Well, thank you for that wonderful reporting on the weather, and hopefully you make it back safely from Tanzania. And thank you all for tuning in to Win World Local News. I'm Potter Smittss. Good day, and stay tuned for Community Court next on the World Improv Network.
Give the Wincast your suggestions via Facebook, Twitter, or the KZKO Win blog during the commercial break of a case that needs to be heard during Community Court. Next on KZKO.
You are listening to Win on KZKO. Check them out every Monday from 4 to 5 p.m. Mountain Time. Only on KZKO.